What's going on, golf cavers? In this video, we'll go through all the details about course play. So I recommend downloading the TrackMan app and scanning the barcode. That way it tracks all your rounds. We have another video going over all the details about that. But here we go. I'm going to sign in. And you'll see on the bottom left here, it pops up with a player signed in. So once I go to a course, we'll see that shortly. So you could sort these by these filters. You got the latest courses TrackMan has put out there, tour venues, links, junior tees, par threes, the full course list. You could search courses. You could filter by category or difficulty. You could type in course names or countries. So I'm going to play Pebble Beach today. Select that. Continue. It's on the default settings right now, but if you did want to go in there and change the game type from stroke net to gross, or you're in there with multiple people and you want to do some type of team competitions, you can. You could turn on the putting if you like, but right now we have it on all of our default settings. So I'll press start. While the course is loading up, a couple things about the course play to keep in mind is, as I mentioned, the default setting is to not putt. Once you get the ball in the green, it'll auto putt for you based on how far you are from the flag. And the lie matters. So if you're in a rough, sand, fairway, pay attention to that. I'll show you where to see how it changes your shot accordingly. But basically, if you're in the sand, it might say 80% power, 80% spin, meaning if that ball normally goes 100 yards and will spin at 10,000 RPM, it's going to go 80 yards and spin at 8,000 RPM because you're in the sand, it's deducting some power. So we're on the course now. And you'll see on the top left here who's up. You'll see the score, you'll see the shot you're on. And on the bottom left here, you'll see some more information about how far you are from the flag. Is that flag uphill or downhill? This is where it'll say the power and spin based off of your lie, so pay attention to that if it changes. This is where you could select your club. So always punch in your club accordingly. It won't necessarily affect the ball flight, but it's just always good to keep the data organized. So in the future, if you had your app, you flash the barcode, you're logged in, now you could keep all your data organized about what shot you hit on which hole, what club you were using, and so on. You can see the flag out there. That's where I'm aiming. That relates to on this mini map here where this crosshair is. So you can move that. It's your aimer and rangefinder. So if I click on the bunker, it'll say that bunker is 244 away. I could aim up here a little bit more, whatever you want to do. And then you could also see the distance from the aimer to the flag. Over here, you have some different options. So if you're closer or on some type of lie, I'll take a next shot and that'll highlight that. You could look at this drone view at different angles to see your surroundings and plan your shot accordingly. So that's what we're working with. And here we go. All right. And you could also change these dual monitors up here. So if you press on the menu button over here and then you go to extended screen, you could press on screen 2. We have a video going into more detail about this, but this is where you'll go to change the data that populates on that dual monitor. So I'm going to take a shot here. So after each shot, you'll see that ball fly out. And you'll see those tiles on the top right giving you some brief stats. You'll see these tiles pop up as well. Let me just pause the screen. If you click on the screen, it pauses. So you got these tiles giving you the data. You can click on those tiles, deselect and select from whatever you want to see. And you have some other information down here as well if you want to pick up or re-hit or replay the shot. And if you ever hit the ball out of play, it'll pop up on screen with your options to mulligan or to re-hit, drop, whatever it be. So let's continue there. So now it pulls you up to your next shot automatically. And it knows the rules of the game. If I'm playing with multiple people, it knows who's ever furthest, that's whose turn it is. It knows who to give the honors to. You can see your scores up here as you start to complete holes. You could click on that for a full scorecard. And you could always add or remove people mid-round as well. So if someone has to leave, you could go to the player options here. It's only me right now, so it won't give me those options. But you could click on the menu and remove guests or add guests through this feature here. So that's how you do the course play. Come to GolfCave where you can have a lot of fun doing the courses, but also is great for game improvement.